my god, guys. Hello, welcome back to our stream. We are not doing a one-shot as our overlay suggests. However, we are back with more Humblewood. Holy fuck, it has been hell of a long time. And we're back at it. We're ready to get back into the... sorry, phantom cat hair in my tongue. We are back and ready to get back into business. So before we start introductions, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. If I haven't said it before, I know we've had some games after the New Year, but holy fuck, we're about to enter a new age of everything. Let's start with those introductions. We're going to start off with Katie. You're sounding a lot better tonight after you move the mic closer to your mouth.
Oh, am I really?
Yeah, just slightly.
Oop. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm playing Clove Pumpkin Willow. She is a Gerbine mouse artificer. And I have a barrel full of daggers in my bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Mouse got a knife.
I have many.
Well, that's just gonna guarantee someone will give you a cookie.
Oh my
Right?
god.
How else would I get them?
Oh, you're referring to
pass
the...
to-
Oh, I know what you're talking. I'm sorry. I totally forgot that was a children's book.
Oh my god. I'm trying to pass it off, Nick.
Sorry.
I'll pass to Derek.
I'm Derek. I play Esmond. I'm Mawpox cleric of the Hearth domain. I am a father at best. A distant father is more accurate to a family that's living kind of up above in this tree we're at right now, and I've gone for a visit. But soon we're going to go and investigate some other stuff. So, yeah, I think we'll move on to Durf there.
I'm Kevin. I play Durf. He's a hedge dirtmancer sorcerer. I trust dirt more than I do people because most of the people around me are terrifying. Also, trees are terrifying. I guess that leaves Oliver.
Yeah, I am Oliver, and I am playing Hart, the pronghorn servant barbarian, who's one of the terrifying people. On purpose, at least. I guess that's a plus. I don't know.
It's working for you.
Yeah, that's me, and I think that's everyone now.
Alrighty. Well, I am Nick. I am the DM for tonight. I will let the crew do as they want, but I will just kind of guide them along with a story that I have crafted. Anywho, we start off back in the Aldehart. So, after defeating the bandits at the bandit camp, you all return back to the Aldehart with the rest of the citizens and those who partook in kind of doing that little job there. And you're told to wait until the next day for the Birdful Council to summon you back to their chambers. During that time, you decide to make your way to the branches where basically Esmond's family is currently residing in a nice little middle upper class kind of house that was kind of given to them. You stumbled upon one of your sons who was abandoned by two of the others, and he leads you to the somewhat opulent home that was kind of gifted to you due to your previous war enlistment. Though you learn that Aldehart has not taken kindly to the influx of refugees, and in cases where individuals were not as lucky to have as honorable as a background as you, or to have anything related to fighting in the past war, or any upper class status, they were designated to the Roots, which are the lowest levels and the slums of the Aldehart. Dot, your wife, Esmond, asked that if you could, please go to the Roots at some point and deliver a bag of 10 gold and a few food items to a woman who's a refugee with her named Amber. So after leaving your home the next morning, being summoned by the guard, you once again were faced with the Birdful Council. After some talk, they agreed to send troops to aid Sleepy Meadowfen, as well as supply transports to kind of help them out in that aspect. However, tenders, the ones who are meant to kind of help reduce or push back the spread of the scorch, may take a little bit longer to arrive as they are spread thin. As for the bandits, the Birdfolk Council kind of asks for your aid once more in further pushing back or eliminating the bandit forces. In your previous adventure, you had crossed a bandit camp, and the guard had taken some prisoners, one of which is the bandit captain, to which you saw their jaw being what's it called? When you kind of...
Located?
Dislocated, thank you. From the... from the captain of the bird guard. But you're told that the captain has information of the bandit hideaway and leader. However, she is injured and needs time to heal before you and the council can further question her. For now, we send you here in this current moment of time, and you are free to do as you wish in that free time while we wait for the prisoner to kind of fully get back to health.
Yep, that is a lot of options.
I think a good first option for us would be, we kind of have a base of operation where we can come back to if we need to, or a base, spot we can come back to. But maybe we should do some supply shopping, upgrade stuff if we need, that kind of stuff first, because when the bird council comes back, it may come back with it being a more urgent and quick thing that we need to go to. So I would suggest shopping first. That's just my opinion.
I've actually got some questions about the bandits, and more specifically, what the people actually think of the bandits and how they're doing things. Because this seems like really convenient that there's this bandit force that just demands military attention all the time.
I like that. So you're thinking that there might be some kind of more sinister force behind
I
the
want to
bandits.
I want to see if there's anyone out there that's sympathetic to the bandits, or if this is just a fully one-sided thing.
Okay.
That sounds to me like the Roots would be a best place to look for that.
Yeah, I just want to go someplace where a lot of people are going to be, and let me double check and make sure this is a valid plan. Yeah, I just want to go someplace where a lot of people are going to be, and listen to eavesdrop on conversations.
Okay. Yeah, if you were to go to the Roots, it is currently heavily populated with lower class individuals, refugees, and other folk who are not of the winged variety. So you may have a better time at finding someone down there.
Yeah.
Roots is where I'm going to. I'm gonna deliver this coin sack that we were asked to do, if I can find this woman.
Yep. Something that Dot did not mention before, but I'll kind of retroactively put this into your head. Amber is another Mapok, but has ginger. Excuse me. Goddamn. Has ginger-like hair surrounding her ears and her chin. And she's very easy to pick out from a crowd if you were to kind of try and look for her.
Because she would look like a red panda.
Yes, but not all red.
Darn.
Well,
can't
for a
trust
second
them.
there, I was going to be a lot more sympathetic because red pandas are cooler than raccoons.
Well, there might have been something down the line, but Alright, so we got you two going down to the Roots. We've got, let me see. So you two going down to the Roots. So Esmond and Clove, what would you two like to be doing?
Shopping?
Ooh, so you're up for the shopping. So, Clove, I have some great news. You have multiple shopping opportunities. So,
Oh.
you can either choose to shop at the more luxury and upscale stores in the richer district or the richer shopping district, or you can go back down to the kind of more modest regular shopping district in which you had witnessed getting looted during the bandit attack, which by this time they have been able to recover things and get back in working order. But those are your two current shopping options.
I'm sorry, I totally missed the first option. I spaced out.
Nope, that's okay. I do too whenever I hear bougie. It's basically upscale luxury, more kind of,
Oh, not bougie. Not that.
No, you don't want bougie? Okay. Alright, so you want to head down
No,
to
forget
the...
it.
You don't want to go to the bougie? Alright, so you can go to, in that case,
I'm a thrifty girl.
then you'll go to the lower market then. They have some good, they have some ye old savers and shit down there, so...
I've never been to a Savers. We don't have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry to
The
derail,
99 copper store.
yes, sorry to derail the stream, but I'm sorry if Savers is like the best alternative, and they're also not anti-gay. So yes, absolutely
Goodwill?
Good.
Ooh.
Ooh, no.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind. My
no.
bad. We have a Goodwill, is what I mean. We have a Goodwill, not a Savers, is what I meant.
Yeah, but back to the stream. But yes, Savers is great. Just thrifting in general is fantastic. But yes, so you're gonna head down to the lower market. So. Okay, excellent. And Esmond, my friend, what would you like to be doing?
Well, I will follow Clove down. Not for any like protective reason or anything, but I probably want to get something to fill my boot flask and some more cigars for the next time I go anywhere anyway. So
Okay.
might as well see if there's anything like that.
Oh, fun. All right. So we've got two of you going down to the roots and two of you going down to the lower market. Sounds like a plan. So, let's first shift to the root goers. So you kind of make your way down, and as you head down there, you pass by the, it looks like a street to those kind of like mid-lower markets. You then pass by what seems to be an enclosed area where waterfalls and miniature lakes are kind of sitting. And it just keeps going down and down and down, and you're noticing that the natural daylight is starting to kind of get darker and darker as you start going into the enclosed routes. The pathways become a little bit narrower, but you're starting to see a lot more branches of streets. And you're passing by a lot more forest folk and individuals who are not of the winged variety.
Okay,
I'll
and
follow along with Hart as long as you've got a clear mission.
yeah, were we given any sort of directions to where this person could be found, or were we just given a description and that she was down here?
You know that she gave you a description, but she did also mention that they would be more than likely kept further down along the lines of closer to the ends of the routes. Generally, that's where designated spaces or cleared out areas have been made for refugees. And according to some people that you have asked directions for, they've kind of given you a little bit of intel into the area that a lot of the housing is at the very ends of the routes.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm gonna keep going down. If I see any Mopox, I'll probably ask.
Okay.
If they've seen another of their kind with red panda markings.
Fair enough. Um, so you guys are continuing to go down. You're now starting to see that there's no natural daylight down here. It is all torchlight. Um, which you think is funny and ironic because it's an enclosed wooden sort of environment. Um, However, you're quickly noticing that a lot of the individuals down here are either Mapak, or I think it's Vulpin, if I am not mistaken.
The fox.
Yes. Yep, Vulpin. You see occasionally some wing folks, but a majority of everyone down here is in dirty clothing, tattered. Some you see do have somewhat clean clothes, but for the most part, the living conditions are absolutely slums. Um, you see people sitting in front of decrepit buildings, a lot of buildings boarded up, children crying. It's overwhelming and really saddening to kind of be in this area. You do see a small market that is set up on occasion, and it seems that there are pretty decent-sized crowds around those small markets. But as you kind of keep an eye out, you don't see anything immediately, but you do see a lot of Mapok folk around the area.
Then yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna ask them if
Shit.
they can point us in the direction.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Sorry, excuse me. So, we're gonna let you kind of go off and explore and do that, and then we'll be back with you after you kind of ask a few people. So we're gonna switch it now over to Clove and Esmond. So you two have decided to go to the middle market, and Clove wants to go thrifting and buy whatever they can find that might help them, while Esmond wants to kind of refill on some of his alcoholic beverages and possibly,
Oh.
find whatever excitement may be there.
All my sin items. Yep.
All your sin items, yep. So you make it to the middle market, and it's almost unrecognizable from how it was the other day. Everything is put back together as it should. If like almost basically better than how it was before. You're very surprised that the tenders were able to kind of assist and do what they did. But the roads are lined with many shops and stalls, and if you look up, you can see that the next 2 floors have shops and stalls as well that kind of go down a little bit further. So, is there any store that your guys are particularly interested in first? There's a few weaponsmiths, a lot of kind of trinkets, odds, and ends. Yes, there are stores that kind of deal with sin items, which may be a little bit higher up on the branches.
I think. Why do I feel like we should be looking for like a Home Depot type store? It's just bits and pieces of things.
Go there
I was gonna say tools.
go there for lumber, come out with like a what's it called? An item that you usually find in a grocery store or something like that. Like
5 potted plants.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone I go to Home Depot to steal the succulent leaves and I replant them at home.
Now that's thrifty.
That's thrifty.
Oh my god, can that be my catchphrase? Now that's thrifty.
Yes, absolutely. Your
I was
catchphrase
just thinking. I was just thinking with your artificer skill and my Mawpox scrounging skill, we could just like create like a cart and just dump everything in that we needed from the store.
Oh
and
my
s-
god.
Make a shopping cart that looks exactly like the shopping carts that already exist, but it has like a trap door.
Like, you start the day with a regular shopping cart, but by the time you're done for the day, it's like a 4-person tank.
we got some Mad Max Fury Road going on.
So
Like, and neither of you like talk about it. You just like start attaching things to the cart until it's some sort of like cartstrosity.
A cartstrosity.
Cartstrosity. I need to know though, at the bottom of that trap door, is that your like bag of holding that's just sitting there? Like everything that you put
Just open
in?
it.
Now that's thrifty.
There's a large basket slingshot nearby the bag of knives. Don't ask why.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
And the bright spot, if I do help you make it with the Scroungecraft, like by the time we're done shopping, the ability ends, so we just have a
Are
pile of
the
junk
agents.
somewhere.
God damn, maybe I should just stop focusing on the story and I should just let you guys run havoc around this world. Like it should just be called I don't know, Misadventures of Alderheart. Like, oh,
It's a rebranding, season 2.
yeah, Jesus Christ, honestly.
Yeah. New year, new us.
New year, new us, absolutely. Alright. So, do you guys want to stick together in this shopping escapade? Because it seems that you two have different.
Yeah.
You
No,
do,
I'm gonna stay with I'm gonna stay with Clove for now.
with whoever you are. Okay, cool. Cool. So, give me an option in which you'd like to go to first. The sins or the the sins or the savers.
Let's go look at this thrift store. Let's say secondhands or whatever might be around. Give it a shot.
Okay. So you're looking around and you're actually able to find a stand, or what are those? The poles that have the directions and like information on it, like an information kiosk.
You are here.
You are here, and you're able to see that there is actually a couple of thrifty or kind of like hand-me-down shops, but one catches your eye called the Have to Have It, which from what you can tell is a store that has multiple kind of items that it can carry, anywhere from clothing to weaponry, trinkets, and possibly magic items. Magic not guaranteed.
Discounted jerky.
It does have food items, but jerky, that's pending. So.
So what you mean is there's some meat hanging somewhere slowly drying?
Oh, that
will
would be the
become
shop.
jerky?
That would be the shop next door. That would be the jerkets.
Okay. I got it. The jerkets.
I don't know if I like that.
Oh no, they're a nice family. They're they're Corvum, great family. You look at the name and someone is
Lots of kids.
Lots of kids, absolutely. So, would you like to go to the Have to Have It?
Yeah, let's do that.
Excellent. So it looks like the Have to Have It is on the 3rd floor. You guys make your way up to the 3rd kind of level of the shopping district. And you're actually able to see that this isn't a stall, but more rather it's an actual has an actual storefront and interior. And when you go inside, you notice it kind of goes back somewhat of a little further than what you were expecting. In the front, they have clothing and weaponry, and as it goes further and further, you can kind of see that there's food items, alcohol, There's gemstones. Over to the left is where the shopkeep, who is a older-looking Servain, just standing behind the counter, and looks to be actually sleeping right now. But surrounding him on the counter are a few necklaces and rings. This is almost kind of like a thrift store, but for everything.
Okay. Are there any cloaks?
Give me a roll, and let's do a d20 roll.
17.
Okay, there are indeed cloaks. You actually see a whole rack of them. And there are a couple on there that seem to catch your eye, mostly because they gleamed or shined pretty bright when the reflection of the light off of the door when you opened kind of shone on them.
Not really into anything flashy. Is there anything like casual but like sturdy?
You kind of move some out of the way. You move the more flashy kind of like Balenciaga cloaks, kind of to the side. And you're able to see a few that are kind of interesting, or rather eclectic. One that's like a patchwork kind of cloak. And it seems to be made out of different materials. Like there's like a patch of suede, leather. It's like a mishmash. There's a few other simple colored ones. One that's made completely out of leather, you think. And then a cloak that has white on the outside and looks like a bluish tinted fur on the inside.
Ooh.
Doesn't look like there's any other employees here other than the shopkeep, who is still sleeping at the counter.
Okay.
While Clove is looking at those cloaks, I realized something. I left very key important items at that house, and I need to go and get them. I should not leave them there. So Clove, I will be like right back. I'm just gonna go right up, grab something from our house, and come right back here. You want me to meet you here, or do you want me to meet you in the immediate area, or?
I'm sure I can be here for a while.
Okay. Yeah. So it won't take me long. It's just very important, just in case something were to happen. And I really don't think my kids need to be swinging around weapons.
Oh.
So
Oh yeah.
just let me make sure that I totally forgot to bring that stuff with me. So let me go back and get it, and then
Okay.
I'll meet you back in a minute.
Okay, so Esmond, as you leave the I know, right, Kevin? As you leave the the store, you all of a sudden hear a boop doo. Attention shoppers, we have stickers on sale.
Shut up.
And Clove, it's coming a lot clearer through where you are. You don't know where this disembodied voice is coming from, but it's definitely coming from the store that you're in.
That is how you bait a trap.
God damn it.
So you're definitely gonna be there until Esmond gets back, no question about it. So
You have a sticker book, Clove? Tell me you have the It's Been Grape sticker, the one that you scratch and smells like grape.
Of
You
course.
probably got them like all over your armor pieces too.
Oh my god. No. Maybe.
Attention shoppers.
So just stickers and pins.
We have
Yes.
sticker books, pins, enamel pins, and vinyl. available in the back of the store near the beef jerky and alcohol.
I immediately leave the cloaks and go to the back of the store.
Excellent. So while you are having the time of your life in the have to have it, Esmond, you are heading back to the house, and we are going to shoot right back over to the Root Dwellers. You have been asking around for the past 20 minutes, and it doesn't really seem like anyone knows who this Amber is. You have started questioning every Mawpoc. I almost said every Esmond. Every Mawpoc. And a few occasional shopkeeps. And then you come across one who actually hesitates a little bit. You're saying you're looking for an Amber?
We have something to give her from above.
Amber. Oh, yes, Amber. She was one of the more recent individuals from the refugee. Oh, man. Yeah, her group was rough. They were brought down here a couple weeks ago. I want to say, where would those new individuals be? And he kind of like looks around. He's like, ah, yes. And he kind of points to a building that it has like an old stone building, broken glass on every window, and one of the doors is kind of bolted shut. In that building there, you'll find, I think that's where, oh Jesus, cat, you scared me. That's where you'll find a majority of the group, and I'm pretty sure Amber should be, ow, fuck, stop! I believe that's where you'll find Amber. I just want to confirm though, red, the rest is Mawpoc.
That's what we've been told.
Yes.
I've never met her myself.
Okay, yes. Then that is where she more than likely resides.
Thank you. I'm gonna make my way towards that building then. And
Okay.
you said the door, it looks like it's a barred door, as in like locked door.
It looks like it is a barred door. It doesn't look like it's barred very well because the planks that go across it are kind of hammered into the door frame and not the door itself.
Okay, well, I'm gonna knock anyways.
Okay. You knock on the door, and there's no answer.
Is there any indication from the outside that there are people in this building at all?
Make a perception check.
The door, does it appear locked?
You're unsure of that unless you try it.
Got a 9.
You got a
I'll
9
try the
on
door.
perception? Okay.
Yeah.
So first we're going to take a look at the perception. You do notice that there has been foot traffic to this door. You are unclear as to if people have been going in and out of the building, but you do know that from the looks of the dislocated dirt that's on the ground, that there's been heavier than usual foot traffic, and recently. And that's all you can really tell from your observations. And Durf, you said you're going to try the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you be pulling or pushing?
Do I see hinges?
You do not see hinges.
Is there a sticker saying pull or push?
Yeah. I mean, I'll try one, then the other.
Okay, you try pulling the door. It does not open. You try pushing the door opens. And it
One
looks
of
like
those.
the wood that was put over it, or the planks that were put over it, were more of a cosmetic kind of a cosmetic farce to make it seem like the building was uninhabited.
Okay. Oh, so they're faking it. Okay.
Sorry, I
It's
had to
open.
drink some water.
I'll just look down at Durf. Thank you. I'm gonna walk in.
It's open. So the door kind of creaks open, and you really don't see a lot of anything in here. And this just happens to be the entrance room to what seems to be like an old kind of factory building. It's a rundown stone building with just covered in moss. All the windows are busted out. And when you enter or lean kind of under and enter into this entranceway, you notice an eerie silence, but basically can be best described as when you enter a home or a building in Phasmophobia, basically, and it's got that weird atmospheric sort of rumble. And you can't really tell if it's because of a lack of life or if the place is haunted. All you do know is that you don't see anyone in this immediate area.
Is this the right place?
It doesn't appear to be, but this is the only lead we have.
Both of you give me a perception check.
13 this time.
Oh, so 12 and 13?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're on the same wavelength.
yeah, I know. You both can make out from the dim light that seems to be coming through the broken windows. You seem to make out faint footsteps that kind of lead to the left, and to the left of the room there's a semi-large opening or doorway that leads to another room and a set of stairs. And you see that there are some footsteps that kind of lead to these steps, and then stop and disappear on the first step.
That's worth a closer look.
Well, whoever this Amber is that we're looking for, Esmond's wife sent us here. She can't be that shady of a character.
Spoiler, she's a
You've
ghost!
met Esmond, right?
I'm gonna shrug. I'm gonna make my way in that direction.
Okay. You get close to the steps, and as you do, you see the room that the steps are in. It's almost like it's almost like a common area. There are benches, tables, old silverware lying about. It does look like someone has been, or people have been here recently. But from what you're telling, or where you are right now, you don't sense any life on this floor. You go to the steps though, and what you thought was just a single footstep on the first step, you're actually able to see a couple more on the further kind of upper steps leading to the second floor.
Well,
To be, yeah. Would you like me to check the door up top? I got the last one.
I think I can handle this one. Thank you.
Okay. You make it up to the steps. They're very loud and very creaky. While you're making it up to the steps, you kind of hear what you think are footsteps. And they sound faint, but they get a little bit louder as you get to the second floor.
Do you think this place is haunted?
Not likely.
And if it is, do we still give them the gold? The dead have no reason for money.
I would prefer not to have to return to Esmond's wife the news that her friend is dead.
Oh, come
We
on,
don't
why
have to
not?
tell her.
Well, come on, why
I'm
not?
going to ignore that. I'm going to call out in as loud of a bellow as I can manage. Is there anybody in there? We're looking for Amber.
The footsteps immediately stop. And you hear... And you also hear chains rattling.
So that's classic Ghost.
Unlikely. But we should investigate.
I'm not really good with ghosts.
Always the skeptic until you're slimed.
Dirt goes right through them.
You stand back then. I'll see what's in here. I'm gonna go forward.
Can you fucking calm down? Jesus. Okay, so you'd like to make it through the doorway.
I'm going through, yeah. They're not responding.
Okay. Are you opening the door?
Yes. If I
Okay.
have to. I mean, I
It's
assume
your
I have
turn.
to.
All right, it's the same situation. You don't see the hinges. So you first try pulling the door, it does not open. You try then pushing the door, it opens just fine. As you make your way through the doorway, I'm assuming it's just you right now, Hart. It's not Durf. Or you.
I'm gonna follow behind.
Okay. I would like you two to make a dex save.
Am I gonna get danger sense against this for advantage?
13.
Yeah, we can do this because I think that you're kind of sensing that you're in a situation where something's not right.
Ghost.
In that case, it's a 17.
Okay. Hart, you are able to quickly sidestep out of the way of an incoming log that was attached to the ceiling and let go as soon as you open the door. Almost like on a swing and trying to come and hit you. Durf, you try to get out of the way and you do so successfully, but it slightly grazes your arm. It doesn't give you any damage, though it kind of shakes you up a little bit.
Okay. So maybe not Ghost.
That does not belong in a place where refugees are supposed to be living.
You are now on the second floor. To your left is a hallway that kind of leads a little bit ways down, and you're able to see that there are a couple of rooms with the doors shut. Over on the right, it's another hallway, but it takes a sharp right. There's no rooms on here, but from what you can tell, that this hallway probably leads to the rest of the factory. Old factory. What? Oh my god. Sorry.
Did
What a ham.
do we still hear any whispering or talking from deeper into the facility?
You're not able to hear any whispering or talking coming from the rooms. But you do kind of hear faint footsteps coming from the hallway that leads down further into the factory.
Then that's the direction I'm going.
Okay. And Durf, would you like to follow? Or would you like to branch off?
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Okay, excellent, excellent. You guys kind of take the corridor. It takes a sharp right, and it just seems to keep going. And eventually you reach an area where it kind of catwalks over an old, what looks to be assembly line. And at the end of the catwalk, you see what looks to be a pretty big-sized office. And a door. You can't see into the office, and it looks like the door is slightly ajar.
Do we just keep poking our noses in places?
We do. I want to have
Okay.
a talk with whoever left that log.
Okay.
Alrighty. You get up to the door. And I'm assuming you're going to kind of push it open.
Yeah.
Okay. You push the door open, and in the office you see what looks to be refugees kind of huddled together and frightened, and they all gasp as you open the door.
Told you were terrifying.
In that instance, you feel wooden crossbows up against your backs. Stop where you are. Show me your hands, hooves, wings, whatever you have.
I'll show them.
I'm not showing him yet. I'm instead going to ask, are you the refugees?
You do not talk to them. You talk to us.
I'm going
And
to turn
you
around.
are?
You turn around and you see what looks to be a mixture between a red panda and a Mopok. And standing next to them is a Gerbine in a tattered robe. This is not Clove. And a crossbow that looks a little too big for them. I'm Amber. Who are you?
Heart.
Durf.
What do you want? And why are you terrorizing or trying to harm my quote-unquote family?
I'm going to hold up the satchel of gold, and I'm going to say, we were told to deliver this to you.
What is it? Poison? Rotting food?
Well, it's not home cooking, so it's probably money.
And where did you acquire this, huh? Trying to get us in trouble? Trying to frame us? Trying to get us kicked out of the Alderheart? We're already hated here.
What was Esmond's wife's name again?
Dot.
I don't know. Let me check my.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I actually had to search up in the conversation because I keep forgetting. So, it's Dot.
A Mopok up above. The name of Dot. Wife of Esmond.
Amber's kind of perks up a little bit and lowers her crossbow slightly. Oh, Dot. Haven't heard from her in a while.
I wonder why.
Well, it's because she certainly didn't make her way down here with us. She was,
Did you point a crossbow at her too?
Oh no. She was used to this. She was one of the people I was supposed to protect. She was actually really close, and it felt like she kind of betrayed me a little bit when she got her special treatment. All for what? Because her husband's a war hero? Please, we survived the scorch. We were there when it took away our homes. These people are suffering. They lost everything. They went from being modest farmers and civilians to tortured individuals with nothing. And what does that fucking bitch get? Everything in the world. She wasn't even part of our village. She came here because she was a secondhand refugee.
I just
You're
get my
not very
guiding bolt,
sympathetic.
not this bag of gold.
I'm going to basically drop the bag of coins on the ground then so that the coins fall out and people can see that it is money. I'm going to say, this isn't really my concern. I was told to deliver the money. You can take it or you can leave it. But you made one mistake.
Oh yeah?
That log you set up could have smashed my friend.
That was the intended purpose. It's meant to keep unwanted visitors like yourselves out.
My friend did nothing to you.
We didn't know. You could have easily been one of the other, misfortunate souls down here, or, forsaken
We could have been a
bandits.
child.
It's not my concern. These people are my concern. Their safety trumps yours.
Landmines hurt everyone.
Well, it feels like it's nice knowing that Dot is doing somewhat good for herself, but it kind of feels like it's just pouring alcohol straight into the wounds. That she's getting better treatment than us.
They're so lucky I'm not down there right now.
10 gold. I'll give each of the people down here half a silver. Why not? 10 gold. That's laughable. We should be given half the treasury for what we've been through.
And go take it.
That's a good one. We're not thieves. We will never be thieves. We'll never be like those whose livelihoods kind of besmirch the Mawpok name.
Well, you got that going for you, I guess.
Yeah. Death traps will do wonders for your reputation.
Well,
Works for Asarak.
is your business done? Is this all you came down here for?
That's it.
I don't think I want to stay. I don't feel welcome.
Good. Because you're not. You're lucky that your friend Esmond was not here. Or his loving little wife. Because I would have had a thing or two to say to them, and that's all I'm going to say. But, and she kind of says in a mocking tone, "Thank you for your measly little gold. Now please leave us alone."
You're ungrateful and mean. I'm just gonna walk away.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright. And they basically kind of aim the crossbows at you the entire way. Give us 1 second, guys. We're just waiting on Katie to come back. We're just gonna put on an intermission screen real quick. So that was your first experience with Amber. Not what you were expecting, huh?
Well, she's not very likable.
It took restraint,
Uh-huh.
but I mean,
I was selecting the size of the earthquake I wanted to cause.
You really don't want to do that in the roots. I would have like upheaved like half the tree. Like...
I think Durf would want to do that actually, but
Fucking, you get kicked out of the Elderheart for like causing it to be like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
You mean only
No.
half? Durf is like, no, I
Don't
went to
threaten
maximize
the
it for
dirt
all of it.
dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, God gracious. That's too funny. Well, we will be right back. Just give us a few moments while we get things set back up. And for now, why don't you watch the dice fall in this very transformative state here? All right, everyone. Welcome back. Give us a few moments while we kind of... Oh, wait. I think we just got Katie back. Did we just get Katie back?
I'm just on my phone for the moment.
Don't worry about it. You're here, and that's all that matters. Alrighty, so we're getting back into it. Things happened. Katie's everything died. She's
Absolutely everything.
she's trying her best. So yeah, you guys kind of leave the factory. And you just get like the sense of overwhelming anger, and frustration. But you kind of can understand their situation or where they're coming from. However, still does not make the log, oh, I don't know why we're summoning two other people that can't make it, but...
Magic.
Magic. It doesn't mean that, you know, things are, bad on purpose. It just kind of happened. We're gonna switch it over to Esmond now. Esmond, you are going back to your house.
No, I'm not. I lied.
Okay, tell me where you're going.
I gotta let Clove get her thing, but I figured those guys down there are just walking into Mawpock like country with having no idea about the etiquette involved.
Wait, so you're gonna head down to the roots then, or where are you gonna go?
I think I'm going to. Yeah, I know I told Clove I was going to go get something, but I realized that it's probably better. You know what? Yeah, it's probably better to go down towards the roots.
Okay. So
Still want to make it as quick as possible, but I mean, sure, there's going to be something going on down there.
Okay. So you kind of make your way down, and you kind of experience the same thing. You pass by the indoor, outdoor, kind of lakes and waterfalls. And as you're getting down, it seems that the light sources are starting to kind of be more artificial and not from the sun. Excuse me. You're noticing the roads are getting narrower. The people are kind of giving you just stares. Not many priests, paladins, or clerics or holy people come down here, it seems. You're actually one of the nicer dressed individuals making their way down. And you start passing by a few rundown homes, a few rundown buildings, and it seems everything kind of just gets dark for a second. A few moments there's darkness, and you don't really hear anything. And then your wife kind of shakes you. Says, Esmond, hey, you passed out a little bit. You alright?
Wait a second. What?
You open your eyes and you look around, and you're kind of in the living room of the home that you and your wife have kind of...
Yeah. Wait, no. Let's... okay, so...
Esmond,
okay,
are you
I was
okay?
heading down... Yes, I was heading down to the roots.
Oh, were you going to see... Were you going to try and find Amber to give her the,
No, the others were going to deliver that for us. I was going down to get some more information. You know, I didn't expect too many of the Mawpock to talk to Hart. I mean, Hart's a good guy, but like just based on size and demeanor, it doesn't make it easy to for I would imagine most Mawpock to trust him.
Well, I mean, that's just assuming that all Mawpock are bad, right? We're not bad people. We're just, unfortunately, aligned with the race that gets a lot of flack.
No, I'm not saying we're bad or good. I'm just saying you just don't trust a large, blood-covered brute who bashes through your door going, "Tell me where your cheese is," or whatever he would say. I don't remember what, I can't quote Hart right now, other than, I could cross my arms and just,
Wait, stop the phones for 1 second. Did you just assume that Hart busts down doors asking where the cheese is? I just need clarity on that one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's listen. Look, I've seen him for more serious matters do just that. It may not have been cheese, but in essence, I could imagine, given his previous stance on things, busting through a door and going, "Where's the cheese?" is not actually beyond his character.
And they say that we're the dangerous ones. Those friends of yours, I don't think we can trust them.
Well,
I don't think
I
they're
think
good for
we
the
can.
family.
Well, I think they are, and I think you can trust them. And if I think so, I would ask you to reconsider your thoughts and realize that I spent a lot of time with these individuals, and I've trusted them with my life. And if I can't trust them now, it seems a little. I ask them to trust me.
Yeah, and where has that trust gotten us? The kids are gone because of it.
The kids are gone. What?
Esmond, at that point, Dot gets up and walks away, and the room starts to fade. Just go back to bed. And you fade away into darkness, and you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, but you feel a slight tingle, a twinge, a slight pain coming from your left calf. There's really nothing you can do about it. What do you want? Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna quickly shift right back over and leave you in that stasis.
You should have stayed shopping with me. Obviously, duh.
Clove, you have spent at least 2 hours looking through a giant stack of stickers and other goodies. You have a hand cart with various items of clothing, a couple of books, maybe a wand, it's unsure, and a shark
A wand of
tooth.
stickers?
Yes, just random knickknacks and paddywhacks and maybe a dog bone, who knows. But as far as I know, the old man behind the counter looks like he's kind of woken up and wants to go home.
Oh.
He asks, young miss, is there anything I can do to help you find what you need today? Or are you looking for anything particular? Maybe I can kind of point you in the right direction.
Kind of whatever strikes my fancy.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Just don't mind me. I'm an old soul. Just, it is getting late, unfortunately, and we do close in about an hour. So I just want to make sure that, you find everything that you need and don't have to worry about coming back on multiple trips.
Darn. Okay.
I mean, don't worry. You can come back, but I just want to make it more convenient for you.
Okay.
Shh. Not you. Sorry, I have a very needy baby.
Everybody's having like these.
Wonder where the cat gets that from.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh, fuck you.
Everybody's having all these other moments, and I'm just like shopping.
Like, stickers!
Oh my god, stickers!
Oh my god!
Almost.
New rims for the cart.
Yeah. Ooh, they're silver. Let's see. I actually like you, Clove.
So much chrome.
Oh my god. Clove, could you actually give me a perception check?
Sure. Now I'm scared. 15.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you rolled a 1. Um, um, you look around the store, kind of like as you continue shopping, and you don't actually see anyone else in there with you. You kind of grabbed a few items, and you're kind of getting close to ready to check out, and then something catches your eye on one of the display tables. And it looks to be a book with like a blue cover. And the blue cover is kind of what do they call like the unicorn skin kind of shit, like the stuff that like changes color when you
Oh.
look at it from a different angle.
Iridescent?
Iridescent, thank you. And it looks iridescent, shifting from a blue to kind of a light green as you kind of make your way around it.
Is it unicorn skin?
Is it?
It's
I pick it up and look at it. It's shiny.
you pick up the book, and for its size, it's very light. And
Is it a book of holding?
well,
For stickers?
well, well, you do notice that it says the title is not printed, rather it's pressed into it, or embossed rather, and it says "My Special Place." It does not show an author. You kind of like inspect the sides, and you see that the paper looks fine, the parchment looks fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It's almost in pretty pristine condition. Though you do notice, weirdly enough, a small, almost hidden hinge on the side of the book.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to, like, investigate more before I open it, but I don't know what check that would fall under.
There's only a small chance it's trapped.
Yeah, I mean, you could give me
It's a small...
give me an investigation on that one, because you said I want to investigate a little bit more.
That's fair. I do have a +3, so that's not the worst. 17.
Okay. You kind of flip the book around and you just continue to look at it, and it's from both sides, including the binding. It has the iridescent kind of. It doesn't feel like leather. It feels more of like a faux material. And when you kind of look at the pages a little bit more, you actually see that they're not full pages of parchment. Instead, they're cut and glued in a way that if you were to quickly flip, it would look like you were just kind of moving the pages of a book. You were able to kind of move two together, and you see wood.
So it's like an illusion, or is it like one of those books where the pages like have an image, and if you flip them, you kind of see the image on the pages?
You're kind of looking, and it's as if someone had masked a box very well in the guise of a book.
Oh, okay.
It's a book box.
It's a book
It's a book
box that says "My Special Place."
Is the price tag?
You kind of look at the price tag, and it just says $1.99.
I carefully.
Now
put
you're
it in
bid.
my
Yeah,
cart.
now you're just bidding on a sealed locker.
Would you like to purchase this book? Box? Book box?
Yes.
Okay. So you come up to the counter. I'm assuming, what else, for shits and giggles, what else would you like to kind of throw in there?
Definitely want a new cloak. As many stickers as possible. Couple pens. Definitely the wand of stickers, if that's a real thing.
The wand of stickers. You know what? Just for you, I'll make it. For the most part, though, it might live in the bag of holding.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. Just as long as I have it, I'll feel good.
Nice, nice. So you start putting all your stuff on. Oh, what kind of robe did you go with?
I got a rope?
You said you got a robe, right?
Oh, a cloak.
Cloak. I'm sorry. What kind of cloak did you go with?
Just something simple, but like sturdy. I did like the idea of the patchwork one, but it's kind of
Gaudy.
loud thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Simple single color cloak.
Okay. So the shopkeep kind of starts looking at the items and starts to tally up the prices. Comes across your cloak and is like, ah, yes, nice selection. It's not as loud as the other ones. It's not as in your face, but it's quite a hefty little thing. It's ooh, feels a little heavy, that's for sure. It'll last you. It'll last you. Good quality. And then he gets to the book. It's like, oh, it's funny. This thing's been in the shop for quite some time, and no one's really taken an interest in it. Well, it's probably because the colors are a little confusing, but I've never heard of my special place, and there's no author either. Well, you know, just for the sake of it being in the shop for so long, I'll knock down the price for you. How does a single silver sound?
Sure.
Excellent, excellent. So let me just total everything up. So for everything that we've got here, I would have to say the price is about 8 gold.
Okay.
And you're kind of shocked a little bit too, because you just bought like at least half the section of stickers and like everything else.
Yeah.
Do. Attention shoppers, reminder, we have a sale on stickers and sticker books. Thank you. Oh, that's right.
Damn it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Let me put in the sale price. Actually, your new total is going to be 4 gold.
We sell sticker books and sticker book accessories.
Oh man. So he puts
This
everything.
is getting real for me, okay? Like, I
he,
want to talk about it.
he puts everything in a light sack and says, "Oh, thank you for shopping with us, and please come back soon. It was great seeing a friendly face in my store."
Thank you. I'm sure I will.
Those
He's
stickers,
too
though.
happy for someone that works retail. Something is wrong.
Well, when you're in a store with no one in it, you know, I guess that's
That's when they're the best.
Yes. So you leave the store. Would you like to inspect the book a little bit further outside the shop?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh no.
So you begin kind of flipping through the pages, the fake pages, and again you're kind of seeing the wood on it, and you're trying to kind of open the box from the sides, and it doesn't seem to actually want to budge. That's until you notice something kind of shimmery right in the dead center of it, and it looks like a little latch that you just kind of have to move with your finger.
Okay, so I'll unlatch it.
Okay, you move the latch to the side. It's a little difficult at first because whoever put the pages there kind of put it in the way of the latch's full movement. But with some struggling and some papers kind of dented and torn a little bit, you're able to unlatch it, and you're noticing immediately that it starts kind of sliding a little bit. Just from like your hands, it being in your hands. Would you like to open the box? Shh.
Teeth in this box, I swear to God.
You open it up and it's a pocket dimension. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it is called My Special Blade. Yeah, I'll open the book.
Space?
It's My Special Place. That's the title of the book. So, you open it up slowly and cautiously. And when you fully reveal what's inside, it looks like a keepsake box. It's padded with feathers. And you see inside a rolled up note, a small jewel, what looks to be a ruby, and the tip of a dagger. Tip of a dagger. And the dagger itself is a really dark metal.
I want to
Is
take a
it
closer look
heavy
at
metal as well?
heavy metal.
Heavy metal. It's Ozzy Osbourne in dagger form.
Ew. Somebody else, please.
Marilyn Manson in dagger form.
No, that's
Not
worse.
metal.
The whole
Even if it
band.
wasn't the worst.
The whole Kiss band as. No, I'm just.
It's getting
Yeah,
worse.
you don't listen to metal, Nick.
I know. I'm just kidding. So you want to take a look at the dagger. You kind of inspect it and you get the feeling that this is adamantine.
Okay.
It's an adamantine tip, but you're missing the hilt for some weird reason. So it's just the blade.
I can make one.
Oh, hell yeah, you're right. You can make one.
I can make one.
So next to it is obviously the ruby. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. It just seems like a plain old ruby. And then you have the note. If you unwind the note, you see that it reads a few coordinates. Shh. Yikes. Those coordinates you're not very familiar with. They don't see, without a map reference, you're not really going to be able to figure out too much. But it does say at the very bottom of the paper, in this place are my things. In this place is where I go. I love this place. It's where I feel safe. And that's all.
Okay. I'm gonna take the dagger blade out, but keep the ruby and the note in the box, and just close it again.
Okay.
For now.
Excellent, excellent. At that time, you see, kind of off at the entrance down below, you're actually, or did you actually want to make your way down to the main floor and kind of see if you can try and find Esmond? Or someone, or anyone?
Yeah, anyone.
Okay, excellent.
Anyone
So you kind of make your way back down to the info kind of stand. And as you're looking around, you see at the very entrance of the shopping center is Durf and Hart. And they seem to be kind of making their way back up from the roots. Hart and Durf, you kind of glance in and you actually see Clove standing right there at the information kind of center by themselves.
I'll wave.
And it kind of strikes you as odd. You remember there being two individuals who went shopping and not just one.
Yeah. We'll walk up to her. Say, well, where's Esmond?
He went back to get his gear to keep it away from his kids, and He never came back. I don't know how long I was in there. I feel like he should have been back by now.
I was hoping not to have to go back to his place, but I suppose we have to go and collect him.
Do we?
No, but we should.
Do we?
Yes!
Oh
He's the
man.
one that drugged you. Really need him. For you specifically.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys are gonna head back to the house. As you kind of make your way back, you're noticing that the sun is starting to set. It's getting a little dark out.
I've been there a long time.
You were in there. You kind of estimate the time it took for them to kind of look around, get all this information, come back from the roots. You were probably in that store for at least 2.5 hours.
That sounds about right. I've done.
Same girl. The same. So you kind of head back. And as you kind of make your way towards the house, or down towards the way of the house, you all sort of get a weird feeling of just dread. Like something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel... or something feels off. And you really can't put your fingers, hooves, wings on it. Pause. But
Was that pause as in they couldn't put their paws on it, or were you pausing something?
no, pause is in the...
That was a weird...
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry, I forgot to add
That was a weird timing. I just didn't make...
Yeah. The environment around you is quiet and as if nothing's really going on, but you just feel like something is making you uneasy.
Maybe it's that single tumbleweed rolling across the road in front of us.
How did a tumbleweed get in this tree?
Wow, wow.
They get everywhere.
How would a tumbleweed get like a mile up in the sky?
Equal opportunity.
Equal
They got here
opportunity.
from they got here from Mongolia. They can get them anywhere.
True.
I guess we should find Desmond.
Yeah.
Am I
I
back?
mean, if nothing else, to tell him that his wife has horrible taste in friends.
Can I get a recap of what I missed? I've been out for like a minute or two.
We didn't miss much. We decided I decided that finding Esmond is a valid option.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
We're just heading back to his place.
are you gonna fill her
Because
in
you're
about
just out of good berries and you want some more.
Yeah. Are you gonna fill her in about like what kind of went down? Or are you just gonna?
She
kinda...
asks what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So Clove, they kind of reluctantly tell you that they found Amber after searching for some time. The slums are a very depressing place.
Probably because of all the death traps.
Yeah, everything's decrepit. Everything is in poor condition. Everyone is basically suffering down there. And they tell you how they almost went into a semi-haunted haunted factory. Were almost killed by a log that was tied to the ceiling. And then stumbled upon Amber, to which she was not as described by Dot at all, and instead was very hostile.
Weird.
So, you finally come across the house, and you notice that the lights are off for some reason on the inside. And there doesn't seem to be any there doesn't seem to be any movement from what you can tell on the inside.
I knew he should have stayed shopping with me. What the heck?
He should have found the stickers.
We were gonna go shopping for him after me. Took really long.
What's even weirder is that you don't even hear the kids.
That is weird. They're annoying.
Fuck.
Have you met Kevin?
True. Oh my god, just come here. You're gonna be like this.
God, baby! Oh my god!
Alright, so what would you like to go in the house? Would you like to look around the perimeter? What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna defer to Hart.
I was thinking of deferring to you guys. Standing in front of the house is now dark. I'm just gonna look down at the two of you and be like, "Do you think they left?"
That doesn't seem like a thing they would do.
They live here. Why would they leave?
It's such a nice, opulent home.
Did they
All
go
right.
shopping too?
You what?
Did they go shopping too?
I suppose
that I
it's
know of.
possible.
I don't know, a semi-religious family? Like,
I'm gonna step up and knock on the door.
when you knock on the door opens. It's almost as if it wasn't shut all the way. I'm putting you over here.
I told you I should have kept the weapons away from the kids. You don't know what happened in there now.
Oh shit!
From what you can see initially, in the entranceway, the rug is kind of is off kilter slightly. You kind of look into the kitchen, and you see a glow from what seems to be the stove or heat to a cauldron used for cooking. It's a dull flame and it looks like it's kind of in the process of burning out. Over in the living room, the fireplace is empty. And it looks like one of the side tables to the couch is tipped over.
There was
Do you
a
think
struggle
he's
here.
been- Do you think he's been abducted?
The family has, at the very least.
I'm gonna start looking around for anything that would be kind of like clue us in on the nature of the scuffle.
Okay, so where would you like to kind of take a look? Would you like to focus your search in the living room, the kitchen, or would you like to go upstairs?
I'll start the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll
What's that, Kitty?
look under the rug.
Okay.
The rug.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Would anyone else like to go with them, or would you like to kind of go off on your own? Or, I'm sorry, there's only one of you. I apologize, Esmond. You're not here currently.
Or is he?
Oh, dun.
I'm there in spirit.
I'm gonna let them go off on their own to search the house. I'm gonna stay sort of in this front room near the front door. Just waiting to see what happens. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the outside to see if there's anyone loitering in the area, or if there's anything suspicious happening on the outside.
Okay. Alright. So we'll focus off first with Durf. You go into the kitchen, and other than what seems to be a stove that was ready for cooking, nothing seems out of the ordinary here. There is a broken glass, but that's pretty much it. You do, however, see a faint, dried up liquid, that seems to have kind of trailed its way, out of the kitchen and into the entranceway. But that's all you can kind of see from there.
Dried up liquid. I dare you to be more vague.
It almost kind of looks like it contained like salt or something that would have kind of made it a little bit cloudy. You can definitely tell
like
that.
a saline or a brine?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're kind of taking a look at that. Clove, you wanted to look under the rug?
Yeah, the rug that is in the front room, I think, and kind of like flipped up.
Yes, yep. So as you're kind of like rolling it around, trying to see if there's anything underneath it, or maybe something that's kind of in between the folds, you kind of see, you see Durf kind of making his way out of the kitchen, following something on the ground. And he gets to the edge of the carpet and stops. And you kind of go over and find a small empty vial with a red ribbon attached to it, in between the folds of the scrunched up corner of the carpet.
As a alchemist.
Looks like he's been
person?
doing potion again.
Potion. As an alchemist, can I tell what that is?
Sure. For that, I just want to take a look at your skills real quick, just so I can kind of. Let's see. Okay. Why don't you do a nature check on that?
Okay. I almost grabbed the wrong die.
I got a 4 because that's all I could get.
I didn't grab one like that. 10 was the most that I could have rolled.
Oh.
18.
18. Okay. You kind of take the vial, you sniff it a little bit, you kind of inspect, the dried haziness of it, and you kind of come to the conclusion that this is a type of liquid that was used to sedate someone.
Roofied Esmond! They roofied him!
They roofied Esmond!
Well, that's not sporting.
That's when you all three
How
kind
do
of
you know I didn't do that to myself?
I microdose roofie, or like, you all. That's when you all of a sudden hear a thump from upstairs, and it sounds like something's knocked over.
We should check that.
Okay, so all three of you are going up.
It would be amusing if he was kidnapped to his own bedroom.
Would be.
He's sound asleep, like, whatever. So you guys kind of make your way up the stairway, and you hear the thump again. You start hearing like it sounds almost like multiple voices trying to call out for help, but cannot, coming from one of the bedrooms.
I'm heading in that direction then.
Yeah, go towards the voices.
Okay. You kind of listen in, and you get to the third bedroom on the right, and you open the door, and inside you see Esmond's kids bound, tied up to each other in kind of like a circle, with blinds and the mouth thing, the thing that goes around.
Like a gag and a blindfold?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just the kids?
Just the kids.
I go over and start releasing them immediately.
They become quite violent and be like, "Back off! We're not afraid to use violence on intruders!"
Oh, calm down. I am rescuing you.
Oh, you're friendly lady. Okay, we like you.
Hi.
Hi. Wait,
Wow.
what?
You got over stranger danger real fast.
We are a family of extended community.
You're not strangers. We know you. But, and like one of them says, "Oh, you idiot! They took Mom. We don't know where she is. They took her.
Who took her?
They were like us, but dirty. They smelt weird."
You all smell a little weird.
Not weird.
I mean, you're kids. Let's.
And that's racist. But
We're impeccable. We wash our hands after every meal in streams.
or that's specious. Let's see.
Ageist if we're paying attention.
Ageist, true. Well, they took Mom. They said, oh, what did they say? Shit, what are your kids' names again? I can't fucking remember. One of them was Sport? No, not Sport.
1 second.
I'm just gonna look at the other kids and see if there's one that might be older and more useful.
You do see an older, what is it?
Casper, Jan, Sneak, and Devlin.
Okay, Devlin.
Definitely not Devlin.
Oh,
Never trust anyone named Devlin.
Devlin is the youngest.
Okay.
Jan and Sneak are kind of like the middle children. And what was the first one that you said?
Casper.
Casper.
Casper it is.
Casper is the eldest son. So you're going to go.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna like ignore the other children now, and go to just the primary child.
Oh. Okay.
What had happened here?
Well, we were bound. We were gagged by these
Before that.
intruder. Well, we were waiting for dinner, and we were just sitting in the living room playing past.
After that.
No, this is important. We were playing Pass the Fake Bomb, and by that we were playing with shiny rocks and passing them back and forth to each other. But it was a game our dad taught us. And
You promised this would be important.
someone
Important because Dad.
I'm getting there. Someone knocked on the door, and Mom went to answer it, and they just barged in, and they were like us, but they had tattered clothing, and they looked familiar, but I can't remember where.
Did you see your dad come home?
No, I thought he was with you. We all thought he was with you.
Yeah, we did all think he was
until
with you.
He was until he wasn't. We don't have a leash for him. We have a leash for you. Okay.
Just look at the last place you had him. He's always gonna be there.
I was in that store for 2.5 hours. I would have seen him.
I don't know. They tied us up, and we didn't hear our mom make any sounds after that. They just left. But she's not
Well.
here.
Yeah, that's what left me. So, Art, how do we track them when we don't know where they've been taken?
Well, I mean, wait a minute.
Oh, were you withholding useful information?
No, give me a sec. They were familiar. I know they were part of our refugee group. I
Didn't you
thought
say
they were coming to
about-
pay us a visit just to say hi. But they attacked us.
And where
Okay.
is the rest of your refugee group?
In the roots somewhere. I don't know. My mom said they were in housing or something with Amber.
Then we're going back to the roots. You kids stay here. Lock the door.
And Jan and Devlin say, "Yeah, we'll keep them out. We're tough."
I'll just like hand the 3 other gags to the oldest child, pat him on the shoulder. He'll know what to do.
No.
He winks. I got it under control.
I
No.
have no doubt that that house will be fully booby trapped by the time next people come here. Yeah, they might be mostly harmless traps, but it'll be a ton of them.
Less deadly than Home Alone.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. Esmond. You groggily wake up in an unfamiliar and dark and dank place. You cannot move your hands.
Blade swinging above you, slowly going
No.
back.
You cannot move your legs. You are seated on what feels like a cold, old wooden and stone or metallic surface. And you shift a little bit and you feel someone behind you. Tied up and unable to move as well.
Can you hear me?
Oh. Where am I? What?
Vacation.
Esmond?
Yeah, that's me.
Esmond, it's Dot. Where
Yeah, I know.
where are we?
I have no idea.
What?
About to find out though.
Why are we tied up? What's going on? Where are the
Oh.
kids?
I don't know where were they?
I was at home with them. We were waiting for you guys to come back.
Yeah. Half of them went down to deliver the things to Amber. I went shopping with Clove. I came back for a second. Well, I decided I was going to come back, and then I changed my mind, and I was going to go down to find the rest of them down there because I was concerned that they were going to misstep. Dealing with the Mawpox can sometimes be
Violent.
yeah. So I thought I would just try to be there as a representative as well, keep some peace and stuff, and I just then had a really bad experience going down there. I think I was probably ambushed and drugged before I knew what was going on. I can't verify all of that, but it sure as hell feels like I had a good deal of the whiskey with none of the fun.
I've been kidnapped before, and this feels familiar.
We have to get out. We need to get back to the kids. I don't know where we are. This is I don't even remember.
It's no problem. Just give me a second. One moment.
You try to kind of shuffle around and think of ways that you can kind of get out. But the way your hands are tied, you're unable to reach any of your weapons. And your magic, for some reason, you don't feel it.
Oh, I don't need.
Your god has forsaken you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be surprising.
So,
I have forsaken myself many times.
Esmond, as you're kind of trying to think of a situation, you and Dot tense up, and you hear footsteps in the distance making their way towards you. And that, my fellow friends, is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Suspense.
Suspense.
Yeah.
So I hope we had fun. Tonight's session was mostly like made up off the books, which I thought I did pretty good, even though my brain is like, whew!
Verbatim?
Yeah, verbatim, woo. So yeah, we kind of left off in a weird place. Esmond's been kidnapped, the wife has been kidnapped, and they're kind of in a pickle. So yeah.
That explains the smell in a pickle. Okay, got it. What?
Wow. Well, with that, next week we'll be continuing off with more of this. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to continue on with it. Check us out this Sunday night. We're going to be doing more Grand Duchy of Chantal, which I will be there for. And
I think I've got a good plan for a creature feature Sunday night.
ooh, very exciting. So catch us then, and also catch us on Monday where we have our Waterdeep stream, which things are getting juicy.
I need to talk to you guys about the plan for that too.
Yes. So keep us informed, but you'll be seeing some of us there as well. But not Katie, sorry. But other than that, guys, my name is Nick, and I almost did an intro like Jess.
It's spreading.
Yes, it is. You can find me at BlueAura94YT on Twitter, or pretty much BlueAura94 on everything else. Things are going to get a little weird for the next month just because we're kind of experiencing weird work volumes. Things will calm down once we kind of get closer to spring. But you'll probably see a little bit more Phasmophobia action, because my sister is going to finally join us in on the fun. Other than that, I'm going to hand it off to Katie.
Hey. Johnny. Hey.
Hey.
I'm Katie. I'm not sure I want you to find me anymore, but if for some reason you still want to find me, I'm on the internet just about everywhere as Katie Bugs. Being out there, I don't plan anything. So I'll pass to Kevin.
Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is the best place to find me. I do plan things, and then I've got half of my games for this weekend planned already, so that's a good start. But yeah, that's your fun. Oh, and of course, it's a Discord, but that's a thing. Let's hit up Derek.
Derek, you can find me at Dirk Awesome, DERK Awesome on Twitter right now. And as usual, I do have the dad joke of the night as Esmond's parting words. This one is guaranteed to get a few groans. So let's do this quickly. What do you call birds that stick together?
What?
Velcros.
I'll give it to you because you're tied up.
Oliver.
Let's say,
Take it away.
Yeah, I can't be found on any of those other sites, but I can be found in our Discord along with everyone else here and everyone else on the other nights. So go there, ask Nightbot, find the link down below, find it somewhere, go there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't provoke Nightbot.
Do not taunt Nightbot.
He's a little bitch, but you know.
Yeah, Nightbot will cut you.
As we've seen from Katie.
I used
Alright.
caps once. One time.
Shut it down before she gets a ban.
Absolutely.
No.
Have a great night, everyone. See you later.